Hello, this is Melody, the massage therapist. I am going to show you this sweet little mask here. Oh, look at, that's Frank. He likes to lick plastic. Does anybody know why cats lick plastic? Okay, this is my 1000th mask that I've been making. You guys, it's been so much fun making masks. I think I'm going to send this after I'm done sewing it to my sweet second cousin, Amanda. So Amanda, this is gonna be yours. You're gonna get the 1000th mask that I've made. I think I need to blow the whistle. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Anyways, I have loved my mask making world. I love massage, I love mask making. Okay, 7.5 weeks ago, on a Friday, March 20th, I believe, I stopped doing massage because of COVID. And the next day, I saw on Facebook that they were looking for seamstresses to sew masks, to donate to nurses and doctors, healthcare workers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I know how to sew and I don't have anything to do because I'm not doing a massage. So it was a golden opportunity to help and serve and make a difference and stay busy because I don't like to sit. Oops, there I go again. Oh, and you know what? So sewing has been so much fun over the years, but I haven't done it in years. So I got my machine out and I actually did, I think the first 120 or so I did with my machine. And then my mother let me borrow her sweet little machine that's like $1,000 machine. Okay, $1,200 machine. And my machine was like 37 years ago, it was like $100, $125. My sweet Kenmore, but it kept, the tension kept messing up and it was so frustrating. So I know I wouldn't be at 1,000 without this sweet little baby. Anyways, I have some life lessons to share and I have some not massage lessons, just life lessons. And maybe blow bubbles once in a while. So my sewing world is a happy little bubble world. And honestly, for 7 weeks, I would sew day and night, almost every day. There were just a few days I didn't sew because I had so much fun sewing. Love, love, love sewing. So it was such a God thing that I saw the Facebook post that they needed sewers for So Sweet Angel gowns. I started sewing, and then 2 weeks after I was sewing, and I think I made 120 in that first two weeks, the CDC came out saying, okay, everybody needs to wear a face mask or cloth masks if you go out. I think it was so that the healthcare workers, doctors, nurses could get all the special N95 ones. So before that first 2 weeks, I didn't charge because I was like, you guys, it's only 50% protective. I don't know, I can't charge you for these. But once the CDC came out saying, please wear these masks and save the other ones for the doctors and nurses, I was like, okay, that was my green light to charge. And oh my gosh, I didn't want to charge. And I still gave a lot away. I've given a lot away and given discounts, but I was able to supplement my non-existent massage income. Anyways, so along the way, in the last 7.5 weeks, I've learned some life lessons. Oh, look at, I wrote them on this cloth, the back sides that were, whoops, not quite perfect for masks. So my life lessons are, and I'm sure if you know any life lessons, if you've made masks, let me know. I would love to hear about yours. I have to keep going to the wrong side. Okay, number 1. No one is going to see your flaws as deeply as you see your own flaws. So may we see our flaws with imperfect eyesight. Because when you're hand making things, wait, that's on down here. I have more life lessons, but when you hand make things, they're gonna have flaws. So may we not see our flaws as deeply as we see them in that expando mirror. What mirror is that called? 2, bumps happen in the road. So when I'm sewing and I'm going over these the little thicker pieces, bumps happen. And when my thread gets stuck, things and it's very, very temperamental. If it makes a funny sound, if the tension's not right, and it messes up, and it gets all bound up. So bumps happen in the road of life. Let me see how I wrote that. Sometimes you just have to plow through to get through those tough spots. And just like with sewing, you plow through those bumps. Oh, I already said this one. Homemade means imperfections. Just like people, no two are the same. 4, slips happen. When sewing, the fabric sometimes slips, and you're on your course and you know exactly what it's going to look like, and it goes whoop, and your pucker isn't quite as puckered as you wanted it to be. So slips happen in life too. So, and it doesn't always turn out how you wanted it. It's how you envisioned when you started it. But that's okay. You just keep plugging away at getting through what you're getting through. Let's see. Oh, it's okay to toot your own horn. But guess what? Get over your own horn, because no matter how many masks you make, okay, I made 1,000. A couple weeks ago, a lady had already made 1,700. So there's always going to be someone that does something better than you, or smarter than you, or stronger than you. But you know what? You can still be proud of yourself and your accomplishments. Just stay humble in all your greatness. Stay humble and kind. Oh, number 6. May we sparkle in life. May we sparkle. Hold on, let me reread this, because I know it says something else in down at the bottom. Oh, this is what it was. Life's too short not to sparkle. Check it out. This sparkles too. Can you see the sparkle? There it is. Sparkle when you can. I know there's some days that we just can't sparkle, and that's okay too. Kind of like if you're not having a sparkly day and you're just in your sadness, have your pity party. Have your pity party. Be sad. Be sad. Don't squish your sad. Be sad, but then you move on. And honestly, I'm so thankful. My sadness, I get sad, it passes, and I move on, and I say, suck it up, buttercup, and get over myself. And I think of all the things in the world to be thankful for. Just start being thankful. And be sad, get thankful. Sad, thankful. And the sad passes, the thankful passes. Good and bad happens everywhere. Okay, when you run out of elastic, look for other means to stretch. So you find another way to do it. Elastic was not always easy to find. Oh, guess what? When it's on the inside, when it's inside out, and some of the different YouTube videos said cut the corners, I didn't cut any of my corners. Because sometimes in life, cutting corners just is a waste of time. It messes things up. So I didn't cut my corners. I just flipped it and pulled those stretchy, the ear things out. Oh, and what I used for elastic was t-shirt material. That you stretch a lot. And it's an inch thick, 15-inch lengths, just in case you didn't see that other video on what to do when you don't have elastic. Sometimes better equipment can make all the difference in the world. Yes, my better equipment. Thank you, Mommy, for my your great sewing machine. I know it's yours, but I appreciated it so much. Great equipment can make all the difference in the world. Whether you're sewing or painting, there's so many things that better equipment works better. Okay, I already said this one. If you need to wear a mask, you might as well sparkle. I already said that one. Oh my gosh, stop working when you're tired. So where is my one flaw? Oh, here it is. So this one is super cute, but I was sewing down this side. You sew across, and then you have to like do it opposite on this side, and I didn't. I did it as if it was this side. So they're going opposite of each other. So when you're tired, you just need to stop. And sometimes in the middle of the day, I would just be totally bleary-eyed and I would have to just stop. Oh my gosh. So in my other mukbanging video, okay, it was a mukbang. This is not mukbanging. But I've had muckraking instead of mukbanging. Oopsie daisy. So I have a couple practical tips. When you're making masks, draw your lines on the wrong side of the fabric, because I did draw the lines on the right side, and one of my little B ones, I had like a line right down the middle because it was early on and I wasn't thinking properly. You can get about 80 pieces of 80 rectangles on one fitted sheet. And on a flat sheet, I think it's about 100. And then on 1 yard of cute material, if you have a different contrast color for the backside, which the best thing is the high thread count sheet. It makes great backing for the masks. But I think it was 24. I think you get like 24 masks in 1 yard of material. Maybe it's double that. Let me know if you found something different. Oh, my last tip. And then I forgot about my bubbles. So my tip for sewing is my pedal. I have a hard time with my foot on the pedal, so I use a sponge to like have my heel rest on, because your foot is like up in the air trying to do the pedal machine. Use a sponge. Actually, they make a great doorstop too. You just cut out the middle. I forget who told my husband about that. So use a sponge for the bottom. And that's it. 1,000 masks. And you know what's really neat? I prayed over my masks often and was hopeful that they would be a blessing to others. So may we all be a blessing in our own ways. And whether it's making masks, oh my gosh, and I called it my hobby on steroids, because I had so much fun. And I was doing masks day and night when I wasn't doing other things. May we be kind. Use your talents for good. Make a difference today. Thank you for sharing with me. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. I forgot to mention, the biggest question people, the most common question people ask me is, how long does it take you to make a mask? And it takes about 10 minutes to actually sew. But it's buying the material, it's cutting the fabric, it's finding elastic, it's having jams in your machine. There's so many other factors than the actual physical 10 minutes of sewing the mask. And if you need a mask, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to leave a comment, I can give you my name on Facebook. Anyways, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.